CP Zodiac, boat 4.
Oh my gosh! Good fish. Look at that. Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Mark Tobin, and folks, have we got a show to share with you this week. I'm standing on the deck of the MV Charlotte Princess. This is a ship anchored off Ligera Island in British Columbia, Canada. And we've come here because we've heard there is some incredible fishing available here. Today we're going to try to fish for things like halibut and lingcod, maybe some coho salmon, hopefully some king salmon. But I'm telling you, the fishing is going to be secondary, because when you see the scenery up here, it's worth it to come up here just to see the wildlife. Today joining me, I've got my good buddy Dennis Quinnell from Action Lures and Steve Sinclair from the Oak Bay Marine Group. We're going to tell you more about them later in the show today. But right now, we got word from our fish master that the bite is on. We got to get out in the water. We got a lot of fishing to share with you today. So get ready. We'll get started right after this. Oh, it's a lingcod.
It's a ling, yeah.
Well, I'll be darned. Well, look at there. You got one? I got a lingcod too. Boy, those are a bizarre looking fish. That's what we're after, lingcod. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Once again, I'm here with Steve Sinclair from the Oak Bay Marine Group, taking advantage of. We got down here a little late this afternoon. Have about a half a day to fish, and now that we got out here, we've got some calm weather, which it can change in a hurry out here. And so we've decided to come out and try for either some lingcod or some halibut while we've got some calm weather. But look at that, look at the teeth on those. Isn't that bizarre looking? All right, get that back in the water. Hey, we got a star, got a lingcod. I love those fish, man. They're really cool. You can see the colors on that fish, and they have the ability to change colors to match whatever it is that they're around. And you'll see a lot of different color variations from those fish, but they're really fun to catch. I'm gonna get back out there. You caught that on Dennis Quinnell's Action Lure. Hey Steve, will you find halibut and lingcod in the same areas?
Yeah, you'll see a lot of halibut and lingcod in the very same areas, and then you'll see your snapper, rock cod. I mean everything. I mean they kind of all group together in the same spots and feed.
What types of things are you looking for when you look for these fish?
Typically out here we're looking for a spot that where it's nice and level, and then it starts to slope off slowly.
What kind of depth?
Looking anywhere from 200 feet all the way out to 300, 350 feet. So you got your work cut out if you're out deep.
No kidding. Yeah, just reeling your bait in from 300 feet to shore. You add a fish to it, you're really in for some work.
Yeah, especially when they come up and then go all the way back down.
Bite.
Another little...
Something. I just can't tell. Oh, now it's starting to pull a little bit. Oh yeah, now it's starting to pull. Now it's starting to pull.
That's a little better.
You know, fishing in 300 foot of water is a little bit different. There's a lot of line between me and that bottom. Explain a little bit about where we're at, Steve.
Well, we're on the east side of Langara Island right now. About 280, 300 feet of water off of McPherson Point, which is typically one of the hot salmon fishing spots, but our fish masters have come out here and found some fairly hot halibut holes, so we'll see if they've can prove that by getting you into some halibut here.
You talk about gorgeous weather. We just left the Midwest. Yesterday when I left, it was 101 degrees. Gonna be in the hundreds all week. I've got this jacket on today, and I'm darn glad I have it. I think what's the high today?
I'm gonna say 65 to 70, so
Gorgeous.
maybe 13, 14 degrees.
And if you live anywhere in the Midwest or the South and you hate that summertime weather, there is not a better place to go. I'm telling you that right now. That is way, way down there. Does it hurt lingcod or halibut to bring them up out of this deep water?
No, not the halibut and lingcod.
Good golly, that's down there a long way. Here it comes. Ling, another ling, about the size of that last one.
Yeah, not
All
a bad
right.
lingcod.
Good looking fish. Dang, that's a good fish. Look at that. Wow. I tell you, these are such a cool fish. Now, like I said before, they'll change colors. We caught some down in Mexico that were blue. In fact, when we flayed them, the meat on them was blue too. You thought that they were spoiled, but not, just blue flesh. They'll change colors to match their surroundings, and whatever they were around was blue. But when we cooked it, the meat turned white. Funny story, this guy that's handling that camera right there, we took a bunch of lingcod home. You can't beat eating these fish. They are fantastic. We took a bunch home, and he had a craving for fish one day after work, and called his wife, told her to bring some fish, take some fish out of the freezer, thaw them out. He got home and they didn't have fish for dinner. He said, "What happened? I thought we were gonna have fish tonight." And she said, "Well, I took some of that lingcod out of the freezer. That meat was spoiled, it was all blue." So she threw it all away. Tip, folks, you get blue lingcod meat, don't throw it away. It's some good stuff. All right, let's get that dude back in the water. Welcome back, everybody. Joining me right now is the man himself, Mr. Bob Wright, owner of the Oak Bay Marine Group. Bob, just an absolute pleasure to meet you, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
Tell me what the Oak Bay Marine Group is.
Well, it's a company where we sell happiness. We're a bunch of fishing freaks. We know how people enjoy fishing. We know how people enjoy the outdoors. We try and put it together and build up a clientele of guests that fortunately have been coming back with us year after year after year.
This is my first trip here. It was a great experience. A friend of mine asked me to come last minute and said it was great, and it's been spectacular.
Not every place you can have a top 5-star cook, the greatest people helping you, that place is always clean, and the best fishing in the world.
All the different lodges, I made every one of them. But I guess I've been coming up at least since '60.
First class resort, first class food. They treat you like gold. There's thousands of fish up here, and it's a great time.
If you don't come up here, you're going to miss something in your lifetime.
Hey folks, we got in late yesterday afternoon. We were able to fish for a little while. We caught several lingcod. Well, that's what we're trying to do today. Well, along with me, we've got my friend Dennis Quinnell from Action Lures, and we've got on a high spot out here, and we just got dropped down, and he's hooked onto something that he thinks big. We're gonna go over and check it out.
Oh, that's a nice
Oh, that's
one.
a nice one. Oh, wrong side, Dennis. We're over here.
Huh? Let's get this one in.
Okay, how about I hold it on, you gaff it? Ready?
You fight it a few minutes, I'll gaff it.
Oops. He didn't want any part of that, did he?
No.
Good.
Don't let him go, just let him go.
You got some power. Dang, Dennis. We had to jump boats. Dennis needed a break. He needs help getting this fish in the boat. It's a nice size halibut. So I was gonna hold the rod for him so he could gaff it. Fish didn't like that, didn't like it one bit. Oh my gosh.
I'm telling you, and he's a little tired now. He should have been 5
Oh
minutes
my. This is a big fish. Big, strong fish. Oh, I can see why you needed a break. There she blows. Oh my gosh. That's a big fish. Nice job, baby. Look at this fish, folks. Now, you talk about a bizarre looking thing. It's got 2 eyes on top of its head. It spends most of its life on the bottom, feeding on things that come up above it. But this fish, when it's born, looks like any other fish. It swims upright, has an eye on each side of its head, but shortly after birth, those eyes begin to rotate. And then it loses this color, loses its pigment on the back side of the fish. The back side of the fish is white. And it loses this, but it starts off the same color on both sides. I mean, you talk about a freak of nature. That's what this fish is. And you talk about, do you like eating these things?
Oh, they're the best.
I know your wife, Susie. You better not come home without some halibut.
I wouldn't be going again if I didn't.
So there you go. Another reason you need to come up here and go fishing in Canada. There's a lot of these kind of fish out there. What a blast. Wow. Now that was fun. Yeah. We made it back into our home boat. We just got back from helping Dennis land his big old halibut. What's the average size halibut that you'll catch up here in these waters?
Oh, it can vary. You can get anything from 10 or 12 pounds all the way up to 100 plus.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, we're guessing that one's probably 50 to 60 pounds. And as hard as that dude fought, why would you want to catch one over 100? Wow, that was very cool. Well, we're out on a hump. This is the mouth of, what is this here, this area?
This is Perry Passage, leading into where our ships are moored.
And how deep of water are we fishing? This is a hump?
Right in here, we're about 122 to 170 feet. It kind of, it's a bit of a shelf and then it drops off down into that 170 foot depth.
So we'll get back on the other side of it, drift across, see if we can't do that again. Right now I'm speaking with our head chef, Mark Griffith. I wanted to talk to you for 2 reasons. Number one, I want to thank you for the incredible meals that you made all week. Very talented man. The entire crew on this ship is here for how many months?
About 3.5 to 4 months.
3.5 months. Yeah. And I'm here to tell you they work their tails off. It's just amazing to see the pleasurable attitude that you all have when you're up here together for 3.5 months on the same ship. You don't get to go anywhere but see these same waters day after day after day.
That's the thing that makes it difficult, is living with these guys sometimes. You know, it is only, like you say, 140 feet. But we pull it off, we gel.
You'd never know it. These are the most pleasant guys to be around, and they work so incredibly hard to make sure that you have a pleasurable experience here. Man, thank you so much.
All right, my pleasure.
Got him, yes, baby. Fire in the hole. All right. There's a weight coming in. Is it even on there? Oh yeah, he's on there.
he's there.
There, oh, look at him go. Oh, that's cool. Look at, oh. Awesome. He was just swimming right at the boat. He was swimming so fast I didn't feel anything. Oh, I just came unhooked. No, he's not right underneath the boat. Oh my gosh. Do you see how fast that thing went? Oh, that's a big coho. All right. Not a bad coho.
Not a bad little coho there, yeah.
Now, I've talked to a lot of people that prefer to have these. They say they're better tasting than the kings, but it's highly controversial. A lot of people say they like the kings better, but either way, as far as eating fish goes, you can't beat the kings or the cohos.
Got a bunch going by on the sounder right now.
You know, it's funny, we're trying right now to get the king salmon, but there's times when there are so many cohos that come through there that you can't get your bait through them to get down to the kings. And that's a heck of a problem to have.
Yeah, they're acrobatic guys. Yep, you got you. Yeah, you got a fish.
Whoa!
I'm going underneath.
I got a fish! I'll be darned. I didn't bring my rod in. I thought that his fish got wrapped up in mine. I got a fish! Sorry, I can't help you there, Steve.
That's okay, that's okay.
Oh, he jumped all over the place. Well, those are nice coho. Jeez. Next. Oh, look at that. Ah. Yeah. That's cool.
Right underneath there, yeah.
All right, good job, Steve. Wow, I'm telling you folks, if you've caught salmon before, but it's been up rivers, if you've never been out in the ocean and caught these things as they're making their way into spawn, you don't know what salmon fishing is really like. These fish are fresh. Once they get up in the river, they begin to die. And they don't, I mean, they fight great, don't get me wrong, but they fight 10 times better out here in the ocean before they make it up there to start spawning. You need to come catch some salmon here on Lingcod Island with the Oak Bay Marine Group, folks, I'm telling you.
Guys, and rolling.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week's show, but I sure don't want to go. Hey, Dennis, thanks for being here, man. Hope you had half as much fun as I did.
Unbelievable.
Great trip. Great trip because of people like you. Steve Sinclair, thank you, my friend. This has just been incredible. Thank you for all the work you did, and thanks for putting the hurt on my arms.
You're more than welcome. Happy to have you guys up here anytime, and you know, a show like yours, the American Outdoorsman, top notch.
I got a good idea. Why don't we do this every year?
Let's do it.
Tell you folks, you got to come out here and go fishing with them. Check them out on their website. You can find a link to their website on our website. That's theamericanoutdoorsman.com. In the meantime, let me thank each and every one of you that just took the time out of your day to watch our show. From all of us here at the American Outdoorsman, we hope you know we really do appreciate it. Hey, the next time we see you, well, I hope I see you on the deck of the MV Charlotte Princess right here in British Columbia. So long, everybody.
For more information on today's program, you can visit us on the web at www.theamericanoutdoorsman.com.